Got a computer in now. Came from eBay, it was like 33 bucks. And that right there, that's a nice motherboard. Let's see what we can do with this. I've got to install a new cooler because the stock cooler that it came with, I don't think that's gonna be able to cool that 95 watt chip. That is a Athlon 2 X4 640. It's got one stick of RAM in there right now. DDR3, what is this? I can't tell, I think that's 1600. How much is that? That is, I have no idea how much. Guess we'll see. If it's not good enough, I can always just put in some just random sticks I have around. It's gonna need a boot drive. I'm gonna pick an SSD. It's 1 terabyte SSD. I honestly just found it on the side of the road. Now, that power supply, I'm honestly wanting to swap it. I don't really trust this, whatever brand that is. I don't really care. It's got 6-pin power, which is something I'm gonna need, but honestly, I've got better ones I can put in here, right? Oh, and it's currently running off of 4-pin CPU power instead of 8-pin. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting a HD 7850 in here, which is a little newer than the rest of the system, but hey, it won't be holding the system back at least, you know. Probably do a CMOS battery swap. Yeah, so let's do it. Okay, first up, let's swap that old power supply out. Yeah, this is outside of cat plague territory, but I don't really want to risk it. I haven't been burned yet, but I've been close to it a couple times. I will be testing this off camera. If it's fine, I'll put it on the shelf in the future, but I really don't want to use it here. I was only held in with 2 screws. One of us. Okay, this is gonna be the GPU. It was caked in cigarette tar when I first got it. It was like maybe 25 bucks on eBay. Like, that was a couple months ago. I had intended it to be for another project, but I think this works well in here, if not way better than what I intended for it originally. Ooh. Hey guys. Hey. Listen, listen, listen. Shit. Oh damn, they didn't have a GPU in here originally. They just used the integrated graphics. That's an interesting choice. What? They didn't plug in the exhaust fan. And why'd they use such a high-end motherboard with no GPU? Fuck. Took the wrong slot. Gotta screw that in.
This video is sponsored by Harbor Freight Screwdrivers.
When you want screwdrivers, but you don't want to waste money. Who the fuck cares? Honestly, these are the best value you can get for the money, okay? You don't need high torque ratings for electronics projects, and I know you need them for electronics projects. Why are you watching a PC video if you are an electronics hobbyist, okay? Okay, so now, gotta take out this old AM3 mounting hardware and yeah, I use a new cooler, so. Surprisingly, even though AM3 was my first platform, I'd like a Dell, maybe, yeah, Inspiron 560, maybe 570. I'm honestly forgetting right now. It's been a while. That AM3. I have not done anything with AM3. I've done AM2 and AM2 Plus, but AM3 has just evaded me. Like, nobody's getting rid of it. Here. You know what? Just, yeah, that's probably the right choice. Yes, I just don't want anyone to see my thermal paste application. Someone's gonna get mad, you know. It's the internet. It's not the right mounting hardware. Okay, well, whatever. I'll use whatever like sock cooler they included. Good thing too, because that, I guess, good thing, because that thermal paste was really watery, and I don't know how good that is. It's a couple years old, so let's just figure that out later. Oh, hold up. Yeah. I gotta put on this mounting hardware, so I'm just gonna blur the screen here. This is gonna seem so weird to just like a friend of mine or something that watches this video. Hi Jackson. Hi Braxton. Hi Amia. Okay, I cleaned that thing up a little bit. You know what? I'm actually gonna center that AMD logo. Yeah, that's good. Wow, fancy. 4-pin. Oh, boo-hoo, 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 3-pin, boo. I don't give a fuck. It's weird. I've actually got an adapter for this. It actually came with the PC that it was in. It was a 2nd gen i3 Lenovo. I'll probably put it on screen now. But yeah, this is the first time I've actually used one of these. I've always just let it rattle. Of SSDs, they are really expensive at the time of filming, that is. It's like maybe $150 right now. is actually the second system that uses the same drive cage design. I actually really like it. It feels nice in the hands. And it's toolless. When toolless is actually not a downside, you know? I'm talking about you, Dell. Change of plans, we'll just do 2 screws. Yeah. Still have the cage, and it's still rattling. Some things are just meant to be. Got a set cable. Okay. Yeah, let's start plugging things in. CPU. 8-pin this time. 24-pin ATX. SATA. Also, this is a good time to mention, I actually have never cared about cable management, and I don't think you should either. It's dumb. I'm gonna replace that SATA cable. It's not locking in properly. Okay, red and blue theme this time. Woohoo! Patriotic. What the fuck is a kilometer? Okay, PCIe, 6-pin. Front panel crap. I have no idea what this is, but I'm not gonna bother not plugging it in because I'm here already. Final, no. What the fuck? That's bent here. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's bent. I can stick a screwdriver down there. Hold up. Yeah. Oh! That's another thing. Someone struggled to get this off at one point with, like, the stock handle. I've done this before. You just, like, stick a screwdriver there and just jam it out. Let's fix that. Okay, that's better. That's better. The fan I found out why it was unplugged. So it turns out it was completely seized. It didn't turn at all. It didn't make a grounding noise or anything. It just wouldn't move. Then it turns out that the stick that was in here already was a 4 gig stick. I'm assuming 1600 megahertz. So I put another 4 gig 1600 megahertz stick in here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think the CPU and motherboard supports more than 1333, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so make sure to tune in maybe a week, and I will have a video up doing benchmarks on this. I'll be doing like Fallout New Vegas, Crisis, maybe Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and some other contemporary games. I haven't completely nailed down which ones I'm going to do yet, but I think it's going to be nice, so I'll see you then.